Okay, so we have crossed rubric. That will probably have some consequences at some point. Now we need to go back to Huxley, which I'm excited about. But I might try and just deliver these packages, this package for Rotriv first. So we'll run back over to our ship, to our car, whatever we. No, we call them cars, right? If I can remember how to get down. No, it's on this level. It's on this level. Man, look at this. Verticality is the best in stuff like this. Yeah, I'm a bit nervous about... I don't know how big the choice and consequences are in this game, but I imagine that the rubric thing will come to bite us. Okay.
Can I ask a question?
Of course, Camus.
Of course.
Hey.
Do you think if I am a car for long enough, I will stop being a dog?
Well, I guess that depends. Do you feel like a car now?
No, I am a dog.
Well, whatever you feel like, that's what you are.
But other people don't look at me and think, that is a cute dog.
Well, let's be honest, you were never a cute dog.
But now I'm not any kind of dog. Not to other people, they just see me as a hova.
Who cares what other people think?
Look what happens when I try to bark.
That's strange. I guess there's going to be some weirdness when we put a dog automata in a hava automata slot.
Am I still a dog if I don't bark?
Well, I'm your best friend, and I think of you as a dog.
Friend? If I'm a dog, am I not a pet?
Look, Camus, what do you want to be?
I feel like a dog. I was happier when I had the old body. What's a dog with no bark?
Stop second-guessing yourself. You're being maudlin.
Are you still a musician if you don't play music?
Hey, now you're being mean.
Oh, I didn't mean to.
What's really bothering you?
You didn't ask me if I wanted to be a dog or a hova.
Well, actually, you're right, Camus. Do you want to be either? You don't even need to be my friend if you don't want to be.
I feel sad.
Look, a lot of stuff is fucked up in this world, Camus. I won't make you be my friend or force you to stay with me. You can go free. I just want to let you know something first.
I am listening.
I like you. You're a good friend. As a dog, car, fire hydrant, vacuum cleaner, whatever.
I like you too. I want to be a dog and your friend.
All right then, let's get back to work. The sooner we make some more deliveries, the sooner I can save money to get you a proper frame.
Was the last job good?
The Andersons? I don't know, Camus. I've been thinking about automata and androids a lot. Sometimes it doesn't seem fair. Do you think it's fair?
I am not really programmed to think about fairness.
I can see why they would make you that way.
People are programmed too, but not by programmers. By the world around them.
That's very wise, Camus.
Not
I
necessarily.
am not programmed to be wise.
Well, you've gone beyond your programming then.
Is that a compliment?
Maybe the highest compliment.
Then I think you have gone beyond your programming too.
Yeah, I mean, you can get into the whole nature-nurture debate, right? I mean, both have an influence, but programmed by the environment is... I still think that that's one of the things that people buy into a lot. You know, constructivism, social constructivism. You know, and it's just people fail to question a lot of the theories that people bring up to describe day-to-day life and things that influence. And social constructivism has no evidence base. It's just a nice theory. It's a cute theory. It doesn't have any basis in reality. It just sounds good. It sounds like it should be true, but it's just a philosophy. It's never been researched. It doesn't have anything. It doesn't have any base in reality. Okay, I thought there might have been some new stuff. So yeah.
Are we supposed to take things from people on the street?
You know we're not, so why do you ask?
I was confused.
No, you were being my conscience. And annoying.
Chill out, Rania.
Sorry, it's just a lot of money. We have to take some risks. Tell me about these sons of...
Oh. Yeah, Rania said that he was never a cute dog. What a horrible thing to say. Sons of Sanguine.
I can search the undernet.
Too risky. Just the regular nets. News articles and holovids.
Cult stole my baby. Sons of Sanguine recruiting pop stars by blackmail. Sons of Sanguine High Priest disowns rebellious daughter. A Sanguine monk who claimed to survive without food or drink was revealed to be a fraud, caught eating a 40-inch pizza.
You see why I avoid the news? So they're your basic loony cult.
They say they are a legitimate religion.
Of course they do.
What is the difference between a cult and a religion?
Nothing.
The entrance fee. Let's just drop the package and get out of there fast.
I don't believe that there is a difference between a religion and a cult. Boom. 7 more. I'm hoping this is the final phase of this collectathon we're doing for Evelyn. I just hope it doesn't result in her doing, you know, having some serious mental trauma, because this memory is going to be bad whatever it is, right? Right, let's deliver this.
Greetings from the mother. Please put your finger on the scanning plate.
I just need to drop off a package. I don't have a security pass or anything.
The scanning plate, Pilgrim.
I'm not a pilgrim. Look, I don't want to come in or anything. Can you just take this package, please? Or do you have a mail slot?
The scanning plate, please.
Fine. Just here?
Oh, God.
Ouch. Something jabbed me. I'm bleeding.
We just need to check your type. We are confident you are not one of the forbidden.
You are? I'm not.
Forbidden?
Alert, alert. Forbidden type detected. Please leave immediately.
Right, a
But I
racist
just
religion.
need to...
Alert, alert. Forbidden
Type?
type
What do you mean,
detected.
blood
Please
type?
leave immediately.
Fine, I'll take it back. Talk about a cult.
Take it back to him. Oh, for... Come on now. Alright, let's go back. I do want to see Huxley, but
Was
we need
it
to
a
get
bad
this
idea
finished.
to take the package?
Probably.
Yes. You get to say the 4 sweetest words in the world.
Let's go to the park?
That's 5.
Go to the park?
No, I told you so.
Ah, yes. Those are good too.
Let's just take this package back to Rotriv.
Road trip. I've been saying it wrong. So what was it? Blood type? Is that what they mean? Or could they tell that that Rania's from the Eastern Peninsula or something weird like that? Who knows? I'm sure Rotriv will tell us. Rotriv will tell us. Can't really remember where exactly he was. Ah! Okay. He's further down. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, you know, like when people say about being programmed by their environment and stuff. Like, it sounds like it should work that way, but a lot of the times it doesn't always trump human instinct. I mean, of course, there are influences from the environment, but they don't fully overwrite things, which is what I feel like some people just take it way too far. You know, in terms of stuff about gender roles and, you know, and things like that, as if they've been overtly, consciously designed to influence things. You know, they're designed from a more innate place, not from a contrived place, if that makes sense. You know, like, that's just It's more just a representation of people doing certain roles.
They didn't want it.
You are of the forbidden type.
I guess so.
As am I.
So they threw you out of their cult when they discovered you were the wrong blood type?
No, they banished me when my type changed. I was given a transfusion after a hover crash.
Oh.
But if they gave you a transfusion, it would have to be the same blood type, right?
No, they gave me the forbidden type. O negative.
Ah, I get it. And even after they kicked you out, you wanted to give your stuff back?
It's not their fault that I was tainted.
I've got to say, your religion seems pretty arbitrary about who it lets in.
You forbidden types often speak this way.
Nah, shut
Well,
up, dude.
me and you are the same as far as they're concerned now. You gonna give me the other half of the payment?
What do you think?
No. Can we punch him? God's sake.
He was not very nice.
No, he's
Hey,
not.
we got paid, even if it was only half.
I hope he is in another accident.
Whoa, Camus, that's a bit much.
He is bad. It is not good to exclude people like that.
Normally I'd agree, but in this case, the less people allowed in that weird cult, the better.
Go on, Camus. Oh, I'm loving driving around the city, man. It's just such a cool spectacle. It's such a cool place to be. You know what I mean? Oh god. Can you imagine how many people would die though if you could drive around a hover car this freely? Like there'd just be endless deaths. Especially if you're if you're in America and how easy it is to get a driver's license in America. Let's try and go through the gap. Yeah, guys, maybe let me know what your favorite cyberpunk or sci-fi film is or series. You know, like I've said, you know, Blade Runner 2049 is up there for me. I'm actually a bit of a weirdo in terms of I actually really like the 2 Matrix sequels. I actually really like the second Matrix film. I like it quite a bit more than the original one. I'm in an extreme minority with that though. I don't know. I really like a lot of the deep philosophical concepts that get brought up in that. You know, with the architect and the Merovingian as well. Yeah, I had a lot of stuff that I really liked. But I like Ex Machina, more of a minimalist film, but still sci-fi. Birth of the Singularity and stuff. Yeah, I really like Ex Machina. Car park. Where are your hooks? That's a really big vehicle. We've not seen anything like that parked, at least. Can we get there this way? I hope. Is there anything? No, we must have been here before and picked up all the items. Is this? Is this where we dropped him off? I don't think it is. Unlicensed jazz? A jazz permit? Come on now. I mean, one film, it's not, I suppose it's not exclusively sci-fi, but it has sci-fi in it. It's Cloud Atlas. Cloud Atlas. It's a great book. It's a really good film. I love that film. I absolutely love it. You know, because the Wachowskis can be very hit and miss with their as directors with their work. They tend to just fluctuate between an awful film and a really good film or series. Hey, Hooks.
This had better be good, Huxley.
It will be. It will be,
Wait,
Rania.
what happened to your arm?
It was a good question. How do I tell the dame that when Raguan's goons gave me the elbow, I lost an arm?
No way.
We had to get moving.
Right.
I gave them a nav point that would get us out of danger.
They ripped your arm off? You have to go to CorpSec, Huxley.
Raguan, Corpsec, Peter, they were all tangled up in some complex web I couldn't untangle. But I knew one thing. If I tugged on the wrong thread, the spiders were gonna come for their lunch.
What does that mean?
I'm sorry I said to pick him up. He is still very annoying.
Camus,
Quiet for now,
no.
Camus.
Yes, quiet.
Huxley, you think CorpSec is involved in Pashta's disappearance?
It was all connected, but I couldn't see how. Someone was lying. Raguan said I should talk to Peter, but then his gorillas ripped off my arm and threw me out of a 6th-floor window.
So just call Peter and ask him what's really going on.
Now the client wouldn't answer my calls. I could feel the girl slip through my fingers, and if I couldn't pull her back, she'd slip through the cracks, too.
That's why you called me, right? You want me to take you to Peter?
I wanted to tell the dame that she was right, that it would be easy. She thought I was asking for a quick journey across town, but I was asking her for...
Okay, so he's got into some trouble. He's not found Pashta, and his client is angry with
much
him.
more. I was asking her to go out on a limb for me. I was...
Huxley, just this one time, please skip to the point.
Cloudpunk. That was the name of the company the dame worked for.
Uh-oh.
They had some serious resources. Vehicles, contacts with society, both high and low, and an up-to-date address list of almost everyone living in Nivalis.
Oh no. Huxley, that could get me fired.
If we are just asking, maybe we won't get in trouble.
Camus, you didn't want us to help Huxley in the first place.
I have been thinking more about things. About automata and what we do.
And?
We need to help each other be better. Like saving a little girl. Everything is so complicated in the city. You do something and it is a bit good, but a bit bad too. But saving the little girl is only good. I can't explain it very well.
No, it's fine. I get it. It's nice to help people when you can, but I'm responsible for both of us, Camus. If I get fired, I can't even keep you in the Hava. Never mind find you a new body.
I understand. I still want to help find Pashta.
I didn't want to impose on...
Quiet, both of you. I have to make a call. Control, this is driver 14. This is Rania. I need to ask for a favor.
I read you, driver. What do you need?
I need an address.
I don't think I'm understanding you. We don't have a new job for you yet. There's no packages right now, but if you give it half an hour...
This isn't really about work. I need a personal favor. I just need you to give me someone's address.
You, know this someone?
Not really. Look, I know it's a big ask.
You ain't joking. You're asking me to share private info I could, get deleted.
Deleted?
Fired. I could get fired. You want to tell me what this is all about?
Is he a
A
program?
girl is missing. The less details you know, the better, right? I just need this one favor, Control. It's important to me.
I don't, want to hear any more about this, 14FC. I'm signing off.
Control, wait. Her name is Pashta. She's alone, probably scared, taken from her family.
This has got nothing to do with us, Rania.
I could have been that little girl. That's why I have to help. Growing up, the debt corps could have taken me away from my mom. But every time, she somehow came up with the money. It was close. Don't you get it?
Look, Rania, this isn't a normal favor.
What if it was your little girl?
You don't want to go there. I can't.
Look, it's one address. Don't say anything. Don't tell anyone. Peter Unthrink. That's the name. Just hang up, then send us the address. I'll never ask for anything like this again.
Control out.
I am nervous. That was tense.
Yeah, I wasn't sure he would... We got a nav point.
The dame really came through.
Yeah.
Alright, Peter Unthring.
I am receiving an order to stop. By CorpSec.
Are you sure it's CorpSec? I don't see anyone.
The signal is from close by, but I don't know where exactly. It seems like CorpSec, but there is no incident number. They normally send an incident number.
This is CorpSec. You're speaking to Agent Rio. We have reason to believe you are harboring a known criminal, rogue android Huxley.
Rio again? Why are you following us? Is this personal?
You are currently breaking the law. CorpSec requires you to turn in your passenger and surrender yourself to...
Camus, you said the signal is close by? I don't think this Rio is on official business. Is he affecting any of your systems?
No. If we drive, we could get out of his range.
You have 60 seconds to comply.
If he's not really CorpSec, I think we should run for it. But if he is, he might call for backup to chase us. Maybe we should call his bluff.
Oh. How am I supposed to escape his range in this amount of time? Who's Agent Rio? She said we'd met him before. Hurry! Oh, we're not gonna make it, dude. Come on! Come on! No!
You know what? Fine. Arrest us. We'll talk to CorpSec officers about everything we know, including your boss.
What?
But we don't want to be arrested. This is bad.
Quiet, Camus. If they wanted to arrest us, they wouldn't be talking. I don't think this is really CorpSec. Something is off.
Don't start a battle with me, girl. I'll make it into a war.
Go ahead.
Either arrest us or let us go.
Drop this. Drop that android. Get yourself out of this mess while you can. I won't warn you again.
He has disconnected.
Let's get moving, Camus.
When did we meet Agent Rio?
Camus, where is this nav point taking us?
The Alexa Theater. Maybe Peter lives in an apartment above it?
Clerk in the lobby. That would be my guess. Peter would be working the popcorn stand, mixing up the hottest flavors, caramel and anchovy with cinnamon protein flakes, ready for the next screening of some piece of trash anti-android prop films. Cyborgs Ate My Babies 3.
Is that a real movie?
Yes. I saw it advertised on a poster.
Gross.
We are getting a message. It is from Control.
Put him through.
He is not on comm, it's just a text message. He says that CorpSec networks are down all over the city. There's a CorpSec security point between here and the Alexa Theater, but if we go on foot, we might be able to get through.
I'm not sure CorpSec really are looking for us. I think it was just that one guy trying to scare us off.
Agent Rio?
Yeah. You're okay to go on your own, Huxley, right? We can drop you at the security point?
In a simple world, that would be the plan. But this was a complicated city. Security points like that one couldn't be crossed by an android without a
Human to accompany them, right. Okay. So we're gonna have to go with him, which I'm happy about.
to accompany them.
What? Why?
I know why. On the holovids, they said something about an android virus. Humans are worried that the androids are going crazy in this zone.
That sounds like crazy propaganda. Who would believe that?
The dame didn't know her history. Truth is, that neighborhood was never the friendliest for rust buckets like me to begin with. Back in '69, the riots hit the district hard. Alexa Theater was ground zero.
Okay. So this district's very anti-android, anti-AI.
I'll come through with you then. If the security points are down, they shouldn't have any reason to stop us. But just be cool, Huxley. Try to speak like Actually, just try to be completely silent once we're there. Can you do that? I'm impressed.
I love Huxley, man. Yeah, we're gonna need to park back here. Alright, Hooks. Me and you, buddy. Couple of punch cards on the way. Eerie atmosphere, we can't get through here. Damn it, tree. Huxley, your arm grew back. Why can't I?
Good evening, ma'am. We've got a problem with our system right now.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to ask you to be patient while I manually read through your record. We can't contact HQ right now.
No problem.
Is your android friend all right? Does he speak?
Oh no, he's mute. He's always been mute. He doesn't have any recent issues with speech or anything. He's been behaving very normally. So, problems with your system, huh? That must be a bummer.
That's the weird thing. It's not the system itself. It's the agents working the security posts. I swear, if we had unions, we'd be on strike. They got us working hours so long, half the agents are like zombies.
So we clear to go ahead, or?
Then we got all these reports of androids going nuts. Turns out, there ain't no evidence that it's the androids at all. We got failed neural augments sparking paranoia. They should be locking up the humans.
Oh.
What's causing all this?
Cora.
Who knows? My old man says the city AI has a virus, and it's infected us all. The humans, the androids, the programs controlling sanitation, traffic, everything.
You believe that?
Sure. But he also says they put mind control drugs in the toothpaste, and I'm gonna be a rich corp CEO before I'm 30, so...
Can we go?
What's that? Oh, sure, whatever. Get going. And don't let your android buddy out of your sight. It's not safe for his kind in this zone.
That was easy.
Sweet. Yeah, this is all Cora. Cora's instigating like a hostile takeover, right? Or just trying to wipe all the humans out. Maybe that involves the androids as well. Oh, corpse set player, right. Right, let's hope we can find Pashta. Keep getting these frame drops, man. Like, particularly in the dialogue, but I just had a huge drop then. Alright, Hooks. Let's go meet Peter. Wow, look at this place. I like the Globe Theatre with its open roof, right? From Shakespearean times. Let's try and get a good angle because you can't change the camera during dialogue. There you go, Hooks.
Hi, do you work here? We're looking for a guy called...
The hell are you doing here? You're gonna get us both killed, Huxley!
So, this was the client. I'd pictured a hard-working man in a cheap suit. But instead, I was looking at a greasy-looking...
Shut your mouth! You got some nerve coming into this neighborhood and speaking to me like that, Huxley.
Look, we just want to help you find your daughter.
Shit. Look, this is all a hustle, and it's way out of my league.
A hustle?
She ain't really my daughter.
Who paid you to say she was?
If I tell you that, you're as dead as I am.
I've been driving all over the city trying to find this girl. I'm not giving up on this now. Just tell me where I can find her, okay?
Just forget her. She's probably fine.
The way his voice shook, we all knew he was lying.
It's the memory chip in her head they need. It's not about the girl. No one cares about the girl.
Huxley does. Just let him do his job.
Rio. That's all I can say. Talk to Rio.
Wait, the corpsec
Agent Rio.
He just threatened us.
Before you talk to me? Hey, that's great. That means he won't know we talked. Or he thinks I talked already. Shit. Just get out of here, will you already?
We should go, Huxley. This is getting dangerous.
It would get more dangerous, but I had to stick around.
It's not safe here, Huxley.
It was too late for me. The security checkpoints would be up again. I'd be caught if I went through. Besides, I had some leads I wanted to follow here.
Damn it. Well, call me if you need me again, Huxley.
Oh, Huxley,
I'll
you're
see
gonna,
you around.
You're gonna get yourself killed, dude. Just follow him.
Are you experiencing heartache, depression, apathy, failing to find a need? Check out this season's
Where you going, Hux? Watch him walk right through the checkpoint now. Another battery. Where you going, Hux? Come on now. Gonna walk into somewhere we can't go in. Air control.
Hey, kid, I need you to know this next job. It's not personal, okay? It has nothing to do with our last discussion. You're not being punished. It's just, well, there's no one else available.
That doesn't sound good. What's the job?
We need you down in Gallows Row. There's been an accident.
What kind of accident?
Reports are mixed. We think it's a gas leak. Toxic. Some folk are saying it's radioactive. We're pretty sure it's not a zombification virus. And it's definitely not a neural implant ransomware attack. Well, I mean, not definitely, but probably.
That all sounds so reassuring, Control.
The point is, we're pretty sure the area where you're going is safe. Communication in and out of Gallows Row has broken down, and CorpSec have set up a perimeter. But Cloudpunk has received a contract from an external security agency to extract persons of value.
So I'm a taxi now?
More like a short-term contracted emergency response vehicle.
An ambulance?
Yeah, but an ambulance for anyone who might have good private security or health insurance, or anyone who would be valuable to society. You know, CEOs, doctors, anyone with diamond fillings in their teeth.
So you don't know who's down there?
We're getting scattered reports. Now, this is a lucrative job. You can squeeze 3 people in your hover. I'm not saying you need to save the 3 richest assholes you can find, but make sure they have enough resources to cover the bribes that'll get them back out of the quarantine zone. And then when they get back, make sure they have the savings or insurance policies to, you know, turn us a profit.
So at least 1 rich asshole.
Maybe 2, just to be safe.
Great. So how do I get to this poisonous, radioactive, dead zone filled with rich zombies?
There's an abandoned CorpSec security station just inside the quarantine zone. CorpSec are expecting you, so they'll let you through the perimeter. Once you get inside, just blend in as best you can. Ask people their stories. Yeah, use your judgment. And only mention you can get someone to safety when you're sure you want them as a passenger.
Great. How long till this shift is over, Control?
Don't sweat it, kid. The night is almost half done.
Half done?
When's your shift end, Control?
My shift? I can't even remember when it began, kid. I'm pretty sure I'll be doing this forever. Control out.
Okay. So we're at like the halfway point of the game. Interesting. I thought we were much closer to the end. Just given the time played. I don't know, I guess when you're recording and stuff, game playthroughs tend to take a bit longer, but I just tend to go off, you know, how long to beat, that website, just before I start a playthrough, just so I can get an idea of how long I'm going to be playing a game for. I guess you could see that as a spoiler, but I have to, if I want to be playing kind of slightly shorter games at the minute, like 10-15 hour games, I just need to check. Alright, off to the quarantine zone. So we're essentially trauma team from Cyberpunk, right? I only know that because I've read a lot of Cyberpunk, the lore books and stuff. Being like a medical person, someone who's in trauma team is one of the classes you can play as in the tabletop game. Hey there, buddy. I'm from Cyberpunk.
This whole area is about to be
Cloudpunk.
quarantined, ma'am. I know you got a contract to pick up some folk, but you gotta be quick.
Uh-oh.
If you're not back soon, you're gonna get stuck on the other side.
How long have we
I
got?
understand.
It's the time. Don't make me do this with a timer again. Right, talk to all the survivors. Hey, G.
Hi, how are you?
I am good, thank you. My service tag is GN.
An android.
How are you doing?
Peachy? Are you brand new? You're so shiny.
I am 18 hours old, and I have to say, I've only spoken to 6 people so far, but I have liked almost all of them.
Almost all?
I also spoke to Mr. Sharp.
Mr. Sharp?
So, you're fresh out of the box. What is your programming?
My default functions have not yet been set. I was purchased by a restaurant and was activated by a chef and another chef who talked to me about cooking and also food.
Sounds like you were going to be a chef.
Why do you say that?
Just a hunch. So what happened?
All the humans in the restaurant started to cough. Then they were rolling, then twitching. Then they were still.
I guess they were poisoned by the gas leak, and you were the only one left?
Yes. They didn't instantiate my base programming, so I am in generic mode. I just love to be helpful. It's my favorite thing.
What will you do if you can get out of here, GN?
I don't think I will get out. They will send me back to the factory to be wiped.
But you've already been activated. If they wipe you, won't that be like...
I do not want to go, but if I am not wiped, I have one recorded owner, and my market value will be far less. If I am wiped, I can be sold as new.
But androids can't be owned anymore, not since the law changed.
We're only considered emancipated after we've been born, and we aren't born till we're given a name.
You have a name?
No, that is my service tag.
Can we give him a name?
Can I give you a name?
No, only my first legal employer can do that.
Mr. Sharp?
And they don't give us a name till we sign a work contract, usually for at least 10 years.
What about if I got you out of here?
Perhaps. I would like to help people. I really like helping. I have only done 12 different things so far, but helping is by far my favorite. Much better than worrying about my own mortality.
Alright, so we've met one person, we met GN, a baby android essentially, but who hasn't been emancipated yet. So he's not valuable in terms of money to Cloudpunk, but he's vulnerable. He's clearly vulnerable because he's going to get wiped, or yeah. He said he didn't like Mr. Sharp, I believe.
Hi, I'm Rania. So, looks like we're stuck here, Mr...
I'm sorry, I don't have any business cards left.
Me neither. But you can still tell me your name, right?
I guess so. The cards are eggshell with a hollow finish. The font is an archaic neoclassic choice called Tahoma. They have my office number, so I never forget where I work.
Is this American Psycho
reference?
reference?
And they say your name, which is...
Oh, right. Quincy Sharp, CEO.
CEO? Wow. For which corp?
Again, I'd have to check my card.
You don't know which corp you work for?
We just went through a rebranding. I really couldn't say.
You know, I've always wondered, what does CEO stand for?
No one remembers. We just use it for the upper-level management in Corps.
All right.
How do you get a job as a CEO?
Foresight, leadership, boldness. Thinking both inside and outside the box. Blue sky thinking. Being a savage. Originality. Those are the characteristics that make you a real game changer.
Yeah.
And money, right? No one works up to be a CEO these days. You need limbs in the first place.
I always see money as a kind of energy force, and I've been able to act as a conduit and channel that energy through positive thinking. My father also left me a small trust fund.
Is anyone worried about you back home?
My father, for sure. Although, we haven't spoken since I faked an alibi for my brother-in-law after he ran over that colored lady.
Oh, God, I should go.
Okay, this is a bit ham-fisted in terms of the way they've written these characters. We've got extremely vulnerable android fellow who might die. We've got rich, racist arsehole who, you know, trust fund baby and all that. Oh, not you. Hello, Mrs. Octavius Butler.
Hi, I remember you.
Oh, thank Cora you're here. It's good to see you, miss. I was so thankful to Skypunks for their help before. I was hoping you could help me once again.
I'm sorry to see you trapped here.
Of course you are. It must be very distressing for you to see someone like me stuck here with the rest. I need you to get a message to Mr. Octavius Butler.
Okay.
He'll know what to do.
Maybe I can help you.
Of course you can. This is a serious matter. You need to get Mr. Octavius Butler. You must remember a message for me. Can you do that?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Here is the message. I am trapped in Gallows Row. Come and save me. Do you need to write this down, dear?
I think I can remember it.
I understand there is toxic gas. I'm not sure how long we'll be safe here. There is no one authorized to take us to safety. But don't worry, Mr. Octavius Butler will know what to do.
You know, I might be able to take you...
Mr. Butler, dear. Get going, quickly now.
Okay. So we can help her by maybe telling her husband. She might not make it that far. Okay, so we got 2 rich arseholes, 1 vulnerable android. Professor Ellison, are you going to be nice or horrible?
Hi, my name's Rania. I'm just chatting with everyone to pass the time. How are you doing?
Why are you asking so many questions?
I didn't think I was.
Look, it wasn't my fault. You know that. I know that. The lab has accidents all the time.
Oh, he's responsible for the outbreak.
It was definitely one of the interns.
Do you work in a lab?
I own the lab. And no, none of us could have predicted the... Are you with CorpSec?
Definitely not.
If you can find a way to get me out of here, I'll make it worth your while. I told the CorpSec officers at the perimeter that I had rescue insurance, but they didn't believe me. You believe me, right?
Sure, I'll just go get you some help.
Okay, 3 arseholes. Dr. Ochoa. Have we met you before?
Hello, miss.
Not miss. I'm a doctor.
Oh, sorry about that. Are you okay, doctor?
Yes. Yes, sorry for snapping. This is all just very stressful. My name is Dr. Ochoa. Nice to meet you. Are you a...
I'm just stuck here like you. What happened?
They say it was a toxic gas leak. Some of my patients have been having trouble with their breathing in the last few weeks. I thought it was just smog, but I guess it was much worse than that.
Are you sick?
I have no symptoms of respiratory illness. I am feeling lightheaded, but I think it's the heat in here. And the stress. Have you talked to that butler woman? What a nightmare.
What caused the toxic gas?
I don't know. The whole city is falling apart. Explosions, gas leaks, trash mountains, logic virus bombs, whole districts getting relocated. The economy is in constant flux. My grandmother was an old tech priest. She used to say the city has a spirit, and that spirit gets a little angrier every year.
You don't believe that, right? You're a doctor.
No. I don't believe the city is the avatar of a new dark god rising. My grandmother had early onset dementia.
So why is everything in the city getting worse then?
Cora.
No one else will say it. But when you're a doctor, you learn that sometimes you just have to say, I don't know. Questions create a vacuum that answers want to fill. But bad answers are worse than no answers.
What will you do when you get out?
Drink some vodka. Phone my ex-husband and tell him I still hate him. But he can stop worrying about me. Eat some takoyaki.
Will you be able to afford the rescue insurance if someone picks you up?
No.
No way. I've only been out of medical college 10 years. It doesn't matter though. No one's coming anyway. We're just gonna have to wait it out.
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay. I wish they would have put some more nuance into this. You know, Sergeant came.
Hi. Can I talk with you for a minute, sir?
Mom, yes, Mom. Sergeant Kime, pleased to meet you.
My name is Rania. How long have you been in the army?
312 years, man and boy. Or android and circuit board. Am I right?
Yeah, good one. Hey, what do you know about this accident?
Very little, Mom. I'm on need-to-know programming, and I do not need to know this.
Do you have any friends or family looking for you?
I got the old boys waiting for me at the oil guzzler. It's my local.
Are you retired?
Yes, Mom. There's not many of us Mark 8s left in the city. We're antiques. I was originally programmed to run an all-terrain vehicle during the Rat Wars.
The Rat Wars? Were you really fighting?
Rats? Yeah. Well, at first, they grow pretty big in the lower levels of Nivalis, scurrying down corridors in swarms. Hundreds of them. Millions. Big as horses.
Was it really a war if you were fighting rats? It sounds more like you were an exterminator.
If you'd been there, you would have called it a war.
And I don't suppose you have much savings as a veteran either?
Barely a penny to my name.
Hello, it is Camus. Camus the dog. I am messaging Rania with a very important message.
Yeah, Camus, you don't need to... What is it?
The guards are saying the gate will close soon and no one will get out. You need to come back.
I can't decide who to take.
There is only room for 3.
I know. And we need to take passengers who can cover the costs of rescue for Cloudpunk. At least, I think we do. Should I just take the people I like?
I don't know, but you have to choose now. You should talk to the people you want to save, then get out of there quickly.
All right, I'll tell them. I know who I'm going to choose. I think.
Alright, so we've got the 3 evil white people, which is obviously the way they've got here. And then we've got the doctor, the innocent, just born android, and the war veteran android. We've got the professor, who might be responsible for this. We've got Mrs. Octavius, who is a bit quirky, a bit of a snob. Ultimately, is pretty harmless. And we've got Quincy Sharp, who's rich, but is, you know, trust fund baby, but has lots of money. So we've got the 3 money options and we've got the 3 nice options. So it's just how we combine them. I don't know. I don't know about either of the androids. I feel like both the androids are kind of... I don't know which one. If I was going to pick one of between the androids, like the young android doesn't really seem cognizant of what's going on because he's not been properly activated. So I don't really know what to make of him because he seemed very rigid with his personality. You know, he was very, you know, like it was just a basic program, not like some of the other sentient-sounding androids. But maybe that's just because he's young. So let's take the doctor as a good option. I think that's a fairly obvious and easy one.
Dr. Ochoa, I actually have a vehicle. I can get past the security checkpoint. I can get you out of here.
Really? But what about everyone else?
I only have a few spaces. We need to go now.
I'll gather my things.
Meet me at the security checkpoint in 2 minutes.
What? Oh, thought the timer was going to kick in. So I don't think we should take the professor because this is his fault. The CEO guy's rich, but he's a real pain. But see, Mrs. Octavius Butler, although she's a snob and she's patronising, her husband's an android, so how prejudiced could she ultimately really be? She might just be a little too loose-lipped. And we do know her already. And so, whereas like Quincy Sharp and the professor are probably criminals at this point, right? Quincy Sharp admitted to covering for his brother or brother-in-law or whatever it was for a crime. And the professor's probably responsible for this, so... I think I'm going to take Mrs. Octavius if she'll let us. And then it's just a question of which android. The thing is that the young android wasn't even bothered about coming, but he's probably just, you know, unaware of what's going to happen, the circumstances he's in, because he's so young. So it's like saving a baby or saving the older guy. But I'm going to take Mrs. Octavius Butler.
Mrs. Butler, I can take you back to your husband. I have a vehicle and I can get you through quarantine.
Well, that's fabulous news. Tell me, is it possible you have a different vehicle? Perhaps something a bit newer.
No, sorry. It's my old Hava or you stay here.
I'll pack my belongings and be with you momentarily.
All right, dear. All right. Right, GN or Sergeant Kim. Would you say Kim or Kame? Sergeant Kim? I'm just going to say Kim. I'm leaning towards Sergeant Kim. You know, older model. I don't know. It's really tricky because we are kind of condemning GN to like death here, or a form of death, because he's going to be wiped. But then he'll. Whereas I don't know what's going to happen to the sergeant. You know, just because he's an older model and he's a veteran and all that doesn't mean he shouldn't be considered, you know? But I feel like if we leave GN behind, we're not dehumanizing, obviously, because he's not a human, but taking his consciousness too lightly and leaving him here to kind of certain death. Whereas, you know, the sergeant might still survive. Whereas GN, he's going to get wiped, so... GN, take your chances with us, buddy.
Hey, GN. I think you deserve a better life than 24 hours of consciousness before your personality gets wiped.
Yeah.
I'm getting you out of here.
Really? This is the most exciting thing that's happened in my whole life.
Just be ready to leave. I'll get you at the checkpoint in a minute, okay?
Right. Yeah. I'll just start packing my things. I'm done packing.
I feel bad for the sergeant, but...
I can't thank you enough for taking me out of that horrid place, dear. I can't wait to get back and see Mr. Butler again. Oh, do you have any air freshener for the car? You know what? It's fine. Don't bother yourself.
Interesting bunch of refugees you picked up here, Rania. Thanks for including me.
It's all right, Doc.
This is my best Hava journey ever. In fact, this is my favorite day of my life. Much better than yesterday. I can't wait to get to parts of the city where people aren't dying as frequently.
I'm starting to think I should have saved the sergeant. I don't know. I don't know. There was no good choice. We had someone was going to get left behind, right? Right, let's. Oh, this episode's got really long. Hey.
We are getting a call. It is Huxley again.
Oh.
What should I do?
Just answer it.
I had her. I finally had her. Now all I needed was a way out.
Oh, right.
Huxley, did you find
her.
Pashta?
The dame was sharp, but I needed an exit strategy, not a pat on the back.
I'll come get you. Send me a nav point.
I hope she would get here soon. The situation was going south quicker than the Americans when the ice caps melted.
Alright guys, I'll leave that episode there. We'll go and help Huxley out. Let me know who you think I should have saved, because yeah, I'm not sure. The androids was the tricky decision. I feel fine about taking Mrs. Octavius Butler, but you know she's annoying, but I don't think she was really a bad person. The other two seemed like bad people who'd done bad things, if you see what I mean. Whereas Miss Octavius was just a bit of a snob. So it was just really a choice of the androids then. Maybe I should have taken the veteran. But anyway, we'll leave it there. Hope you enjoyed it. Just remember, everybody, never trust an uncrate. I'll see you next time.